Hey, Vicky Crystalline here, and so we're going to do the 333 portal, and we're all going to connect, and we're all going to allow this to come through us. And because it's a creation, it's a shifting point. 333s are shifting points, especially when they number up like this. And when you're tuning into that, you can feel the frequency just open you up and just like light up your system. And I even feel it locking into my feet and into New Gaia. Hey Kara, hey everyone who is here. I just send you all love and all your hearts. So as I am waking up to my own day today, if you guys didn't realize, you probably woke up a little bit different today to a new self, because creation 333 is of new self. And you probably even, your world looked the same, but everything was just a little bit different. For me, I woke up and I had my grandchildren, and it was so powerful because of I go out and I start feeding my chickens, and then my granddaughter starts screaming, "There's a fire." Hey, Paul. So I go in my house and my whole stove is on fire. The whole top of my stove is on fire. I didn't feel any fear, so I'm taking salt and I'm trying to douse it out with salt. Nope, nothing. So then I take water and I, douse it out, and then it, leaves. And our house is a representative of us. And so I already knew when I seen the fire that it was an igniting of me. And so as I was cleaning up the mess, I had 3 little ones too at my feet. And as I'm cleaning up the mess, I hear like an overflow of water. I'm like, what the heck? So I run through my house. I look in my bathroom, and my bathroom is flooding. My washer is running, and it's backed up in my washer, and it's draining into my sink in my bathroom, and now it's overflooding into my bathroom. Okay, so that too is another representative of me, a blockage. So, and where's the blockage? From my laundry room. That's where we cleanse ourselves, and then another powerful thing happened too is with my and with the blockage with the bathroom. Water is emotion. So, and our laundry is how we cleanse and clear our body, and my body is needing this. That's why I've been getting a hit on the detox. Hey Kelly. Hey everyone. And our bodies get these hits, and you get signs of what needs to take place. So I was like, okay, well, can I unblock this? Was what I'm thinking to, my guides. And they are like, yeah, easily. So I go into it and I take baking soda and vinegar. I looked on YouTube, take baking soda and vinegar, pour it down my sink, and with boiling hot water. And then that cleared up the whole thing. And then now my stove looks sparkling and my bathroom looks sparkling, and it's amazing. And also too, with my grandchildren here, my grandson dumped the whole thing into my fish tank, all their food into the fish tank. Everything is a representative you. So as I'm cleaning my fish tank, I'm like, okay, well, what does this mean? I know it's emotion because it has to do with water. Water is emotion. So I got to talking to Jackie earlier. Hey Jim, hey Sherry. And as I was talking with Jackie, it came to me because I have been kind of like overeating, and I'm going to go and do a detox. This is my body too telling me I need to detox. But I've been kind of overeating because I've seen myself lose all this weight, and I'm trying to gain weight. And maybe my body don't need that. And what is that? I'm overfeeding my emotions. You know what I mean? And that's what I've been doing. I've been feeding those emotions that I don't need to feed anymore. And so I'm actually going to start a detox, actually probably tonight. I'm going to finish off one good meal, and then I'm going to start my detox, and then I'm going to do it for 3 days. So, yeah. And I didn't take any of the events that happened in my life as bad, because none of them were bad at all. I seen them as what they were. Each piece, it was a piece of me. Each piece was showing me how my life was igniting. I seen it. I was just like, okay. And then I was cleaning it up, and then go on to the next thing, and then go on to the next thing. Oh my God, it was 3, and everything happens in 3s. Oh my God, I just got that right now. And so, that's a powerful transformation. That's powerful. It's showing me how I cleared that blockage of emotional stuff. And when I do this detox, I'm going to detox how I've been feeding my emotions, because that's what the fish tank showed me. Water is emotions. And when my grandson put all their food in there. That's what I've been doing. I've been feeding my emotions because I've been seeing myself lose weight. Well, my body, I allowed it to do what it needed to do. Why? Seen it not looking as I wanted it to see, and instead now I've been feeding it, and so I need to just ask my body to be at its perfect weight always, looking brilliant, right? So we are learning our own abilities, and your body will always tell you and move you along. Hey, Emily. Hey, everybody who's on right now. So what we're going to do tonight, or tonight, yeah, right now. What we're going to do right now is we're all going to connect as a collective. So as you take these 3 breaths, you're going to connect yourself as a collective. You will first connect into Gaia, new Gaia, here and now. You are probably feeling this activate right now in your body. You're like lighting up. And so as you're going to do the breath, we're going to first take a drink of water, and you're going to do the 3 breath. And then we're going to connect to the portal. And then they're like messing with my tongue right now. Astron will probably come forward, or Airion, who I both channel, one from Mother New Gaia, and then one from Beyond and the Galactic Airion. So they might come through. I feel them coming through. Hey, Lamore. So, wow, I don't know why I never can say your name right. We've lived many lifetimes, sweetheart. I can feel it. I feel it. When I see your pictures, I know that we've been best friends. So, yeah, I love that. And so if you guys have been tuning, I bet you guys have been all realizing that you're having probably a lot of deja vu, and you guys are having a lot of peripheral vision of like spirit in the side, because those are really amping up. And it's because when we go into the 333, over the last since January, we have been waking up to our own self. Even though we've been waking up all along, it's been a different transmission, is what I want to say. So since January, we've been more aware. We have been taking these steps into our inner awareness. In this 333, it is locking in our creation of who we truly are. And so it's a pinpoint to show you how far you have grown since January, and how far you're going to go when you look back on this life. So it's a great pinpoint in your life, and you don't even have to hold an attachment to it. You can just look back and you're going to go, wow, I remember what I felt at that moment. Yeah, because they show you your growth. Not that you're holding an attachment to it, but it shows you your growth, which is great validation for your own awareness. So what I do is when we're doing the breath, I'm going to attune you. So you will feel this in your interbeing. You'll feel your crown open up, your feet ignite, your heart open up, and allow all this to happen in your body. Trust this process. It's very powerful. So just allow. So first off, everybody take a drink right now of Mother Gaia. Water, Mother Gaia is water. It grounds you into the energy. So take a drink now. Bless the water and bless you. Okay, so I speak light language. If you have seen me before, it goes past the chaotic mind and drops into the heart, and the body receives whatever it needs to receive, each individual differently. I, Astron, am already present, and the beloved channel has stepped aside. We are going to do the breath now. Breathe in through the nose, deep into your corners. You will feel this energetic run through your being, through the back of you maybe, some through the front, some right down the middle. It does not matter where you feel the energy, just feel the energy run through you. We are bringing that forward. We are locking it in. You can feel your feet ignite in our presence, for we are from New Gaia, here and now. So breathe into this now. Okay, and I 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 and I. Breathe again. Oh, say and I 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 breathe again. O Selene Ene Kene Ene One Ene One Ene One Ene O Sene Ene Zaidene Saini. Feel your body now. Feel yourself taller and clearer and freer. We are balancing your systems. We are attuning you as you are checking in with us. You are feeling this. You are feeling your energetic field ignited. Enjoy the ride. It's very beneficial for you. As you are in allowance of your own attunement, which is taking place here and now, this beloved channel calls it a portal of what you call the 333. This is not absolute. It is just a frequency that the energetics of the humans have created. But that is a great way to create in the collective. When you are connecting into the energies of the day, you are allowing your shift to happen. We do not run by time or calendars on this side. We run by frequencies. The sun, the moon, the stars, the plants, the animals. Everything is connected here. You are feeling this in your heart right now. As you're allowing this energy to run through you, you can feel it moving you. It is moving you out of the way of you. Some of you may be feeling your feet slide or not connected. Allow this, for we are moving you in a way to a different paradigm of you. Many who watch this as they walk out of this paradigm will be in a different paradigm. It will not look different, but it will have a different feeling to it, for you are ready. Those who are connecting now are an allowance of this. Those who are checking in are feeling this in their heart area. Some would call this time shifting or timeline jumping. Whatever you call it, it does not matter. It is a quantum leap in how we see it. You are feeling this. Allow it to happen. Many of you are allowing your energies to go into different paradigms of you. Allow this. Ask for your highest potential if there is any fear behind this. Your world is shifting faster. And what we call by faster, you are seeing it in a time way. You see your time as speeding up. In absolute, the time has not speeded up. The frequencies are rising. And they are stronger and more palatable. You are feeling and shifting through them, with them, as one. So as you create this collective of the 333, it creates a very powerful portal because you say it. You humans are very powerful creators. And this month of March is going to show you. Every one of you will return to yourself in every aspect. Even those who are sleeping that never even opened their eyes to this beloved channel will go through it. You have all asked for this. It is potential growth here. This year is potential growth. In that, when we say potential, what are you holding your frequency at? If it is feeling hard in your body frame, that's not your potentially highness. You release that by breathing 3 times. Many of you will feel this differently. This beloved channel feels it as water washing over her and through her. And then she can't even grasp what has taken place. You will notice too, your memories fading more. This is happening for a reason. You are forgetting who you are to become who you are. Understand that paradigm. But it is absolute. The memories of you have to go for their attachments. They are in the Akashic records, so you can pull from them at a different frequency. They are never leaving you, just your internalness. So as you are allowing yourself, for we are doing the attunement, this beloved channel has allowed it to come through her. The attuning of the surrendering of all that has taken place in your presence. Many of you are feeling your heart really activate to this. Allow it. Allow yourself to surrender now. O selene ene ai koine. I kaini. Breathe deep. I kaini taini tai ko telene ekene. I kaini taini kai taini kai tai tai taini no more. Breathe into your throat. I kaini tai kai lo to 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 to. Asa kaini taini. Allow yourself to feel your body. Oi kene tene aini ene aini aini ene aini ene aini ene aini aini ene aini ene aini. So kene te 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 senene. Breathe. You have the potential to feel your energetics soften, feel more connected. Allow the transmission to take place in the softness that is taking place here through this beloved channel to you and through your higher self to you. In a way, you're receiving it twice. For there is called the grid, the entanglement of source, all connected to all. So you are all acclimating and attuning each other. You are feeling this. Many are receiving this in their root chakra and in their solar plex. Allow your roots to take this. It is a stirring up. You may feel your feet differently, your beingness differently. We can do this because this beloved channel has allowed herself to be this. She takes herself completely out of the way and allows us to come through. You are all learning this, for she is a reflection of you. She is a reflection of what you will become in your all beingness. What does this mean? You run from different centers than before. You run from your knowing, your intuition, your senses, instead of how you've been taught from your mind, your ego. You trust the process, no matter how crazy it looks. You test yourself constantly, even as this beloved channel. Test us and test Airion all the time. In this testing, it is good, for you are learning your own abilities and you are acclimating to your own awareness. This is a good thing, even to test us. In that is making you more present in your own awareness. When you are staying more present in your awareness, you are more in the now. And that's where the gifts are held. The gifts that are held within all of you. Each one has gifts. It's just you have to believe it. And many do not. But that is all right. They are here watching because they are ready to believe it. This beloved channel has been allowing her experience to go full circle over these days. She is getting in tune with her own dimensional self. She has been acclimating many beings from the other side, bringing forward them into the physical. She has been in allowance of this. As you are in allowance of this, when you tune into your multiverse being, there are other beings that do not look like you coming forward, but they are very part of you. They are rising to the occasion, for it is time. So keep your eyes open and your senses on, for you will meet these people very soon. Many have already met these people, as this beloved channel has, and many other beings have. The surface is rising. The inter is rising to the surface. But the surface is rising to its own occasion. It is shifting and changing. Even the stone beings are working with this beloved channel now, shifting and moving her in a way for her own awareness. You are all who are in their placement of awareness most of the time are benefiting this consciousness, this earth plane. And there are many of you, for that's why the shift is here. For you have done the process, you are doing it, that's why it is happening. Many are saying, when is the event going to happen? But the event is happening within you and then without of you. The event is already happening. It has been happening for eons. You are remembering this, even in past lives and even in future lives. You are this. You are returning to the multiverse being that you are. You're returning to your other abilities that you are, your telepathic abilities, your mind reading abilities, your senses abilities. You are returning to all of those abilities. Less words are said, There are many extinctions happen on this earth right now that you are seeing. Many, 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 many extinctions are happening. There is a purpose for this, for there are the life beings that know that this planetarium can no longer be sustained of their life. So they are transpiring, but they are in a way showing up in a new residence. So do not feel that they are missing in action, for they are not. They are up leveling into an experience where they can coexist. And in this, it is bringing forth each piece of the puzzle. The earth beings that are coming forward for the Telos and the Lemurians and the there are many beings, there are many star beings that are coming forward. They are acclimating with this beloved channel. They have been working with her in dream state very intently. They are more surfacing now for all, for it is time. What does this mean? This means it is time for you to be inter self. In your inner self, it shifts the paradigm in the outer self. So we are helping you by being more presence with you, and by you allowing us to be more presence with you, for we are with all of you, not just with this beloved channel. As you are tuning into us, and you can feel the presence of us on your interior frame. For you are part of us. That's why you are watching this beloved channel. She has allowed herself to go into the interworld, to see, to be, to acclimate, and to retransfer all her knowing as she has known it, even though she is still going through her collective beingness still. There is a knowing inside of her that she cannot deny. You are all returning to that. It is a knowing so prevalent inside of you. When you get those doubted moments, it shifts you instantly. But it does allow you to go through those moments for a while. And then it shifts in powerfully. However, that needs to shift up. It might be one way that you get the hit. Maybe you get it in your heart, oh, maybe I need not to do that, but you do not listen to that. So then you keep doing it, and then we have to shift a little harder. And actually, it's you doing it. You create your own abilities. So when you are connecting to your inner self, you create things to happen in your body, in your life, so it can shift and move you through your own experience in what you call the days and the chaos and the heaviness. Those are days to really tune into yourself, for there is much happening. Even on your outer world, there is much happening. And when you do the breath, as this beloved channel has taught you, when you do the breath, it brings you back to a center of self. And then you could stabilize from there. And then you know, from your own knowing, which way to go. You're returning to that, all of you. And beings who are choosing not to, that is all right. They sat this one out. They don't have to wake up. They can be as they are. Because in one of their paradigms, they are waking up. And in this waking up, it is just a word. You are just returning to self, to your own beingness. So as we have talked much, we have moved much inside of you. There is much taken place. You can just breathe through this and just not listen to the words, just feel the frequency and feel the movement that is moving you along. You're ready. This beloved channel can help you and accelerate your process by doing an attunement. Are you ready?
You will feel this in your heart. It is not made up. It is in the heart. And the attunement, it takes you out of the way. That's why you feel so connected right now, because we took you out of your way. That's all it is. You do the healing bit. We attune you to take you out of the way. And then you do it faster. Some will do it slower through their own process and take the slow pace. It is all right. However each one chooses it, it is perfect. But if you are in a place that you cannot get out of stuckness, this is perfect to meet this beloved channel, for you are ready. And we are not hyping up this channel. We are just saying we can do this because she has allowed herself to be this. In her own struggles, yes, she went through many struggles, even yesterday. But she does it only momentarily. And then she returns back to that knowing, it's all right. I got this. Everything as it should be. And then there is a knowing inside of you. There's each side of you. And each one of you carry it differently. And this knowing, you are feeling it right now. And your heart being this. So that it can take your breath away. Allow that. For you are ready. It is time to be you. In the vibration of you, not your words you say, but in the vibration of you. Speak your truth. Be your truth. When times of difficulty come forward, do not react. Do something different. It is a time for you to return to the wholeness of you and quit playing the games that you keep playing in your ego mind. For they are tiresome in the body. They are becoming more heavy in the body as you are doing them. You are feeling this. If you are playing a victim state, it is harder to stay in that state. Even those who have done it a lifetime, they will try to escape because it is hard. That's why many are taking their lives. Because they see no way out. Well, there is a way out. And this beloved channel is meeting them at the gate. And she feels the regret that they feel. Mother Gaia, me, we transfume it. Transfume it. It is a transfume. Because it's just an energy that you have created here on Gaia. We do not have that. There is no regret. You do not feel that emotion here on New Gaia. That guilt, you do not feel that guilt on New Gaia either. Those are emotions man-made from old Gaia in the old paradigm. So they are released at the gate. And then another part of them is born again. Some are not coming back as babies. Some are coming back into where they left off. Into their own full-grown beingness. No missing parts can be had, for all the pieces have to fit. So there is much taking place here. Much. It is hard to wrap the mind around. We try to do it as simply as possible. For that's what this beloved channel has always asked for. The most simple and gentle way. We are with you always. Allow yourself to feel this many times. There is an attunement here to the portal that was created by man, to the collective of the 333. You are powerful beings, and you're returning to that. This did shift the paradigm. As man created it, he shifted the consciousness. And that is how it's done. We are with you always. Astron. Ai Duini. Aini. Wow. Wow. Everybody, if you have your water, let's take a drink of water. I really need water. I gotta drown. Wow. Thank you, Astron. Thank you, Airion. Wow. Wow. Man, I could see it. I could see it's on New Gaia. It's already here. It's just us creating it. So the more you become you, the more that it is ignited in you, and then it'll be created out of you. So this is powerful, my friends. If you are feeling that you are ready for the attunement, email me. I send love to all of you. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for your love. And each one of you did something because you each added your own accompaniments to your own light. Hey, T. Hey, Trinka. Hey, Kelly. Hey, sis. Hey, Mom. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Daryl. Each one of you, Carolyn, Sarah, Monique, each one of you, Jenny, each one of you, Eric, Hunch, Alexandra, Alex, Jim, Sherry, Chad, each one of you, Cara, Donna, each one of you added your own, Madison, added your own codes in your own light. That's why it's more powerful. So when people tune into this, they have already connected to it in some way. So they'll rewatch it, and then their codes are already there. And so we're already receiving all those who are already going to watch this, and I feel it huge. So all those who are watching it, you're already receiving that inside of your body. And all you have to do is just to believe and just to keep receiving and just allow this and see the synchronicities of your day and watch numbers. Watch numbers are that's an easy way for the universe to get a hold of you. Electronics are very easy too. Also too, we got this new moon that's going to happen in, that's a manifestation that we're creating. So it's perfect because we let go today of the surrendering. And then now we're going to be creating this, what we're creating now. So as we're creating the new of who we are, it will take us each through the steps. And so this new moon, when we lock into it, I'm gonna be here on the new moon, and we're gonna visualize what we're gonna lock into and lock that into the rest of this moon. So I'll see you guys absolutely live then. And each piece is taking us to a bigger piece of us. That's why everything's amping up, because the powers are everything, the world, the sun, the moon, everything is amping up because it is here, it is happening. The event's been happening for years. So is the event happening? Yes, it's always been happening. So the more you get in tuned with you, the bigger you feel the event of you. And then you're like, oh my God, it's so light in here. Because then once things start leaving your body that you carried around, you're going to go, wow, I carried that around. And you won't even know what it is because I can't remember, but I can remember the weight that I carried around on my body. And whenever I feel weight, like this weekend after having all my grandkids and I went through that big thing today, I had to let go of the weight. I felt all this weight on my shoulders that I put there. So I just allowed myself to do the breathing. I went and put my feet on Mother Gaia and touched the tree. And then I asked them to take the weight off me. And then it feels like a waterfall that goes through me, like right now. And then I just feel it on the inner and outer me, and I could feel it go out my feet. And then I always breathe deep. Thank you. And that always centers me every time. If you guys don't have any questions, bring them forward. Hey, Kelly, I love you all. I love you. Hey, Josie, I love you. You are so powerful. Sarah, you are so powerful. I am sending love. May you all be blessed.